So, today we are going to make a different kind of video. As you can say, we are in the lifetime. So, what you guys are going to see and do today is kind of approved content in the world of anime and manga. Today we are going to talk only about anime, only about mangas, because I have finished finally reading all of the Hiki mangas that I have. So we are going to just talk about that today. And the anime video will come once I finish the hundreds of animes that there are. Because I hate all of the YouTubers that make this kind of stuff, because they only ramble and ramble, and you are like, man, I want to see what the goddamn top 10 is, so give me the information. You can go to the description right now and see what the top is, and just skip the whole video if you want. But I'm going to talk about details, so you may want to listen. I had the idea to make this video a long time ago, a really long time ago, like maybe 10 years ago. Like, I've been watching mangas for the last 20 years and such. So more or less in 2015 I had the idea to make an entire like video about this and top 10. The problem was that my taste begins to change with time. So I had this really huge manga list, more than 1000 mangas, and I began rereading them to make this video, and I found out that most of it was absolute trash, because most of it begins really cool, like the idea begins really well, but then it goes to the trash. Like, the ending is bad, and if the ending is bad, then the whole series is bad. Now, this is how I consider this stuff. Because if you make a really good beginning, and then it begins, I'm in Steam, and you say, man, this is going to be so cool, and then it just crashes and burns, well, I have to just put a zero to the entire series. Like, I don't have no other option, man. Like if the ending is bad, the entire stuff is bad. That's just how it works. And so, for instance, so you know I'm not a poser, like, just to show you that I'm actually like one guy that like as you can see, but like, yeah, I have hundreds of those. Like, I have an entire part of my room with stuff like that. Sadly, when I reach the end and say, man, this really fell off, and then I have this stuff and say, wow, what could have been, like Shingeki no Kyojin and hundreds or more, like man, there's so much damn mangas and such. Like, for example, if you go to my anime list and just begin seeing the top, like, all of the stuff that is there, I've seen it, I watch it, I read it, and it was all trash. It was all trash. Like, you are going to see maybe 2 that I like in the entire list. So, I know some of you will say, hey, but what about this? I have read it all. I have read it all. I've been doing this for more than 20 years. Everything that you guys see, I have already seen it. I know all of the series are in hiatus. I know Vagabond. I know this, how was it called? Like, the one that has like angels and stuff like that. That's always in hiatus, and there's one chapter every whatever months. Everything I have seen and read everything. And I can say with total confidence that the entire of Japan is trash. So this is the only stuff that I actually recommend you watch. Not that I like, that I say, hey, this is cool, you may like it if you want, because I'm a YouTuber and you need my approval to go and talk to your friends. And I really like that All of you little sumsums and millennials need the approval of a guy with a camera talking to the internet to just like something. I really like you need to grab your opinions about a guy talking to a camera. Like, I really like it. So let's begin. There's not going to be edit and such because I fucking hate the anime side of this YouTube stuff. I hate it. So number 7 in our top 10 is Hunter x Hunter. I know this will be like, man, but Hunter x Hunter is 10 out of 10. Yes, but the problem with Hunter x Hunter is that you don't have an ending. Like, this Togashi guys comes and say, man, I have all of this cool stuff. Well, are you going to show me the cool stuff? No, man, I'm just going to go to hiatus and I'm not going to end it. Like, I have all of these cool ideas with the Dark Continent and such. That is practically the same that happened with Yu Yu Hakusho and with level E and such. But I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to go to hiatus so you can never judge what I have done because it's never actually ended. I'm so clever for a Japanese man. So that is the problem with Hunter x Hunter, that you have these really cool ideas and all of these plot points and you say, man, I really want to see how this ends, but it never ends because the guy is always in hiatus. Next, number 6, Fate type Redline. Now I know Fate is absolute trash. Like, I know, like, all of the stuff that is like this, like hello Limbus Company, is absolute trash. All of this stuff is absolute shit. The thing with this is that we have this thing of Japan in World War II. So it could be actually based to show Oda Nobunaga as the good guy instead of the evil dictator. So that opens the door for future stuff that will touch that. Like saying, we can like talk about ex-dictator and show him as an anime loli that's actually the good guy. I wonder if PLP is going to do something with this in the future. I wonder. So yeah, if you are watching this video in the future, you know that I have actually done it. How base is PLP, huh? Next, Choujin X. This is the Ishida guy, the one that made Tokyo Ghoul and such. I like Tokyo Ghoul in a concept, but the guy didn't really expand it how I would like it. Like, I would really like to see different countries and how to deal with the ghoul menace. But sadly, this Ishida guy got depressed and he didn't end it. So, take that what you will. Take that what you will. So then it comes Choujin X. That is better done. It's quite better done than Tokyo Ghoul. I like it more. Because this time the guy actually develops the ideas. This time he actually does something that in the other times he just didn't do it. So, but knowing the guy, it could end really bad. So I don't know, man. You are in that point, like you are number 5 for a reason. Then we have in number 4 Pandora Hearts. Now this one I really like it, and it goes with a point of early 2000 mangas and anime that sadly we don't see anymore, because the power scale and such, and grabbing Alice in the Wonderland as a base to expand the story and make really cool plot twists. Like man, the plot twist is really cool, and that is why it's in the list, because the plot twist is 10 out of 10. Like, I would like more stuff like this. Sadly, no one is making such a cool story that then you watch it at the end and say, oh man, now everything makes sense, it's so cool. Like, the ending, I like it a lot, and that is why it's in the bottom of the list, because if I like the ending, then the entire stuff is cool. You didn't waste your time watching stuff that will not go anywhere. Hello, One Piece, and all of the other shonens that are absolute trash because you reach the ending and then you say, man, I waste years watching this absolute trash. Then, in the number 3, now we are in the podium, Usogui. Now, Usogui, I like it. I like it a lot. Sadly, there are no more mangas like it. Like even the guy that wrote it, the next mangas he's doing are really low quality in comparison with this one. And that is the bad thing with this one, because it's so cool, it's so high quality, the fights are really cool, the mental fights, because it's a manga about it's more like mental than anything, but it's really well done. The main protagonist is really cool. Now the problem with all of these mangas that I'm naming is that they start really low, so you have to watch them more or less until chapter 50, that is when all of these mangas start picking steam. So you have been warned. You may watch chapter 1 of any of these and say, man, this is absolute trash. You got the getting point that I'm telling you, man, you have to read more or less until chapter 50 in all of them, and then it begins reading really cool. So, number 2. I don't think I have to name it. Like, if you are familiar with the channel, you might know which one is in number 2. And I just have to show this video to show you why it's a number 2. So now that you have watched that, you may say, damn, this is really cool, man. Yes, Fight Class is really cool, but Fight Class is not really cool because of the fighting, but because of how it develops the characters, how you see this thing of romance, how you see every character grow with time, how you see them get better or worse, depending if they are good or evil. And that is what makes Fight Class special. You have this really cool cast of characters. Every character is different than the other ones, and you see them interact with one another. This was the magic that made Naruto and Bleach actually cool, until the guys that wrote those say, man, I don't want to make the characters interact, and then you lose everything. That is why, if you, for example, look to Boku no Hero, everyone likes seeing the villains interact, but no one likes to see the heroes interact. Now, imagine if the entire cast was really good written, like this was Hunter x Hunter, but instead of having a guy that goes in hiatus every fucking year, you actually see them develop. And this is why Fight Class is better than Hunter x Hunter, because we actually reach an ending point and we have a 3-act story. Now, that what makes better for writing, and that is why Choujin is better than Togachi. And finally, number one, my own manga. Because you see, I'm actually a writer. I'm actually not only a video game developer. I'm also an artist. And so, my manga is the number one because I have done it. And I have seen all of the stuff that these guys done bad, and I have make it better. So, Incel Life is the number one manga, and you should go and watch it and read it. You can read it for free in the description. I'm not going to make you pay to read my magnum opus, but if you want to get the entire chapters, because maybe Webtoon is going to say, man, this is so base, this is so cool, we should ban this guy. Well, if that reaches to be the case, then maybe, just maybe, you should go to the Coffee link and buy the PDF with the entire volume. Now it's only $1. You may say, wow, but $1, man, for a manga about an intro? That's too much. Well, if that is too much to you, and you don't want to see a really cool story with develop and all of this stuff, and really aiming to resolve the incel question, then maybe you aren't based. Have you think about that? Maybe you aren't based. Maybe you are not of the ultra right. Maybe you haven't read certain books that you should have written. Maybe you are not ready for the level of this channel. Maybe you shouldn't even be watching this video. Maybe you are a little normie that has a sample upon it, and you shouldn't really be at this point of the internet. But anyways, that's all, guys. That's all. You should really go and give all of the money to me. Like, you should go and buy like 200 copies of it. Now, if you want the actual volume in the physical stuff, then you have to give me thousands of dollars, because I'm in a shit country that doesn't allow me to use the services of Amazon Duck Inc. So I'm here giving you a PDF with $1, and I'm going to upload the rest of the volumes when I finish drawing them, and then nothing else, guys. That's all. Then we will begin the series number 2, and then we will begin the series number 3. So you can really be, yes, there will be only 3 numbers, only 3. So this is going to be really cool. I'm going to destroy the entire of anime, and then I'm going to go for Japanese games, manga, anime, Japan. I'm going to destroy you guys. After the entire of having to play shit games, this is revenge. This is an eye for an eye. I'm going to destroy your entire industry, and I'm going to show you why the West is the best.